Hi friends, I'm Colonel Failure and you're back with Super Mega Baseball Part 3 and the Electro Sports Baseball League. Bulldozer Power currently leading the way in the smooth division. We can possibly extend our lead there to more than just run difference. If we can overcome the Stegonauts, who are in the chase for a playoff position and will desperately want to beat us. Well, everybody desperately wants to beat us. I mean, that's where the fun is, really. So Loca Boots is up in their rotation. Quebec is up in ours. I can't see that happening so much there, friends. I think we'll probably get rid of him if we've got half a chance. Right, who we got in the lineup? Furious is still in. Oh, we did drop Furious out last time, didn't we? Did we? No, I can't remember. Oh, no, we didn't. No. We'd swapped Crampons out in favour of Brenda Ferrite. But I'm going to bring Bernie back in. I think we're going to need the big fortunate hitting of the Crampons in this one. Quebec, no. Sorry, you're too rubbish. How's Vivian looking? Mediocre. Ominous? Terrible. Okay, Vivian, you're up. We desperately need another flipping starting pitcher. These relievers are all well and good, but they have a limited range of pitching prowess. So no, we'll go with Vivian and then maybe run through a few more relievers than usual, and possibly that'll work for us there. And let's get on with it. Okay, well, it's crunch time. We're still playing the same difficulty, but every game matters now, and we've got to, treat this as though it's important, because it is. We're at home, so the Stegonauts are up first, and it's Coco Catcher who's going to get them underway. Right, let's start with the old fastball, and Vivian chucks that one inside. It's going to be fine. Come on, that's nice. All right, maybe it isn't. Okay, well look, just keep it all mixed up there. There you go. That's more like it. Sink in one of them. Crampo, not even close. Oh well. All right. Well, this is the shakedown cruise. This is the settle in moment. This is all good. It's Jackson Real, who's. It should be Jackson Real, but Real just feels like more of a name, if you ask me. Strike one there. Vivian delivering a hammer blow up to the inside left. Cindy, she'll get that one, and this one too. Double play there, thanks to Cindy Vapid's rapid reactions. That'll bring up Court Fraggle with his big hair. 3 home runs for him this season, and at this stage of the season, you'd be hoping that anyone who was going to get a home run, yes, would have had one by now. That was nice. Fooled him on the change up. That was actually quite well placed. I was a bit disappointed that one was fouled out. Well, he's put some steam on that, but he's only going to get as far as first. 2 outs now for the Stegonauts, and we just need to put one more away. His Chas Contraband is actually one of their biggest hitters, and he's in a very, very good mood. Well, that's nice for him. Strike one. Beautiful pitch. Vivian Crumble. Oh, well, that one's not exactly gone to plan, and we've coughed up a base. Come on, team. Let's get this done. I know. Let's strike another one. Yeah. All right. Come on. That one's gone furious. Make a decision. No. Make the right decision. I pressed the wrong button. Would you believe it? Okay, well, they're in scoring position now, and this, everyone should remember this later on when we're down by like 1 or 2 runs, and kind of go, well, if you hadn't fluffed it quite so badly in the first inning there, everything would have gone better, wouldn't it? Go on. Nope, they've got that too. Okay, all right. What are we looking at? Ball 2, strike 1. Come on, Viv, dig deep. Get them out. There's strike 2. 1 more to go. No, that's inside. All right, come on. Just make this a good one. Don't walk them, whatever you do. Well, no one wants it. Cindy went for it. They've scored. They've got 1. They got 2. Fooey. Yeah, no, it's all your fault as well. You could have had this. This was over. This was a done deal, and you've made a mess of it. Anyway, it's Steg Stegerson who's currently facing down Vivian Crumble, who needs to get her poise back. All right, good. Now finish him. All right, come on. There you go. About there should do it. Cindy, do it. Out. Right, good. Finally. Gave up 2 soft runs there, and that's not good. Well, we'll see how they are on defence. Here's Zoltan. He's only batted in 4 runs this season, but he's the opener, so you don't expect too much from him in that regard. Would be nice for him to get on base a couple of times today, but let's not be too optimistic until he's until he's done a go. Come on, Zoltan, if you're going to swing, mean it. That's not bad. He hasn't got the speed for that though. Mandy Stalin, not Stalin. Stalin there, getting him out. Is Furious. Furious needs a good game. Not necessarily today, but at some point, because his mood has been off while he's been in a bit of a hitting drought. Oh dear. I mean, you call him furious, but he hit that as though he was really, in a very lacklustre mood. Papal Event Horizon now at bat, and he's going to go out softly as well. Okay, all right. Well, that's your warm-up inning done. Now let's turn it around. This Toots Majestic, who is the I don't know, was he playing third base? Thank you. Right, Viv, come on, make the mustard. That one's got a Kojak, and that's an out. Okay, good. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's what we like. Here's Stalin. Look, it's a funny name because she's named after a dictator. Oh yes, dictators well known for being hilarious. Yeah, it is. She's kind of ruthless and all of that kind of bit. There's a joke in there, but it only works if you get a name right. See, you're accompanying a famous dictator, yeah, with a comedy first name. Oh, I see. Well, it's not so much comedy, nothing wrong with Mandy, of course. It's more that it's just, a routine first name, see, with a juxtapositional surname. Yeah, all right. Art degree, man. Yeah, okay, thanks. Right, here we go. This is we're on low boots now. I'm chucking in some fairly serious pitches here, given it is a pitcher. Right, Crampo to first, and he's gone. That's more like it. Okay. Well, we need some output here, and his 22-run batted in Kojak missed her on, and she's also in need of a decent game. She's not been bad lately, just hasn't been her former self, and that'll do nicely. Gets on base. There. Good. Excellent. Right. Moving up. Here's the big lads. Ulysses failure. 515 his batting average. But you'd be hard-pressed to name the last time that he had an absolute humdinger of a game. And this kind of holds true for the team over. Oh, no. That was a nice hit. I mean, it wasn't enough mustard on it, and it wasn't high enough, so it was an easy catch. But that could have been quite exciting. You're supposed to run when they do that. Yeah, okay. I will do next time. Yeah. You have to wonder how many times you can keep missing obvious gameplay moments that are supposed to get you advanced round the diamond or otherwise in an advantageous position. Cindy's having a flap at a few things here, but that's not a bad sign, as long as she doesn't throw down for some weak. There you go, ball 3, full count for Cindy Vapid, and she gets a walk. Right, runners first and second, and that's going to bring up Big Steve Morrie, who, unremarkable though he may be, is batting .393 this season. 1 out so far at the bottom of the second. That's where we are. That's what we are. Now, who are we? We are Steve Morrie's supporters club. He's not going to make it. Back them up, children. Okay. No. That's all right. That's okay. All right. Okay. So it didn't go all the way. Here's Crampo. Well, we don't know what he's going to accomplish, but we know when he accomplishes something, it stays accomplished. But as yet, no. Well, scoring opportunities there, possibly thrown asunder. Thrown asunder? Well, I was going to say aside, but I thought asunder was a nice word. Here's Coco Catcher, back round for another go, and let's see if we can't make less of a dog's dinner of it this time than we did last time. All right, well that's less than ideal. People had a go for it. To be honest, you'd be hard pressed to find a better infield hit than that. Insofar as being able to get hold of it, and we're punished suitably by the opening batter. Spongy's there. Spongy has it. Good. Almost overran it, but didn't. Here's Fraggle. All right, got himself a single last time round. I'm pretty sure that his was the single that I rather, repented having thrown in such a fashion. Right, make it look like it's going right down the centre there, but actually have it zipping out. Yeah, okay. You put too much thought into that, didn't work. Oh well, these things happen. That one's not fair. No, that's a foul ball, that one. Right, okay, come on. That one's up in the sky. I reckon Papal's got that one as well. He has. Okay, throw it back. Get into the habit of throwing it back. That's how extra bases are avoided. Is Chas Contraband. He didn't manage on the first go, but he's a capable hitter nonetheless. And that's Furious with the catch there, and the sides retired. Well, still 2 runs in it, bottom of the 3rd inning, and it is the pitcher, Vivian Crumble, who is up to bat. Well, good luck, Viv. Might as well swing at the first one. Makes precious little difference. Just be grateful you made connection with that at all. Okay, back round to Zoltan. I mean, look at the size of his hitting zone there, which is that circular business. The bigger the circular business, the more likely they are to actually get something of anything. Well, strike 2, ball 1. And Zoltan's gone again. Once more. He needs a big game at some point. Speaking of which, is Furious. Alright. Nope. Come on, Furious. That's not so bad. Just a little early on the swing there, and I sent it foul. Ball 2 now. Yeah, come on. No. Well, Furious is then gone softly into the night, gentle yonder, and that's the end of that then. Here's Leighton Leathers. Not one of mine. No. This is El Generico name. I mean, to be fair to the team there at the Super Mega Baseball, they have done a respectable job at naming these people. They are unconventional. Failure. Oh, he couldn't quite get a glove to it. Just throw the flipping thing, will you? And that's not a good throwback, and they're going to get a triple off this. I don't know whether a dive would have been justified there. I think probably it would have. Failure is light on his feet for a big let. That's gone as well, and that's another run. And Failure can't get to that either. Not only is he failing to perform at the plate, he's also not having a stellar day out in the field, which is where we usually expect him to be bloody marvellous. His toot's majestic, and isn't he? I don't know where that's going. No, nobody had a really much of a Scooby as to where that one was going. Ball 2, bit low. Right, well, we've at some point going to have to start pitching better. Vivian is not a stellar pitcher, but then we are not a team renowned for our pitching. Mr. Vacant is very good, but you can't use him all the time. He gets a little bit weary. No, that's terrible. You're going to walk him. Yeah, you have done. You've walked him and given up a base to boot. There. Well, it goes from bad to worse. Runners now on the corners and no outs in this inning so far. This is your Vivian Crumble dig deep moment. Well, the instincts were right there, but it made no real difference. Runners now second and third. And a strikeout. Okay, and the Crumble gets a moment there to actually start to feel good about life. Now, here's the pitcher. This is another opportunity. If we can drop the pitcher here, this would be good. Just, you don't need to overthink it. That's it, good. And finish on one of these. There you go. Second strikeout in the row. And that just means we need to deal with Coco Catcher, who has a double and a single so far today. That is, he's on fire. And that looks pretty good as well. Failure with a chance at redemption. Ulysses failure. Out number 3. What a save. A defensive turnaround there right when it was needed. And, well, that could have been a heck of a lot worse. But Bulldozer Power have got to start scoring. There has never been an instance in the career of Bulldozer Power where they have entirely failed to score. But, you know, they're not going to... I mean, just... Please. All right, here's Kojak. In Kojak we trust. We need a performance here. None of these pitches are really sitting right. That's strike 2. Yeah, they're all a little bit high and wibbly, which is technical. That one was outside and wibbly. All right, okay, here we go. Kojak there puts the heat on it. Has she? No, she hasn't. No, not enough heat, not by a long shot. Well, that brings up failure. He didn't get a hit first time round, but, I mean, he's hardly alone in that rowboat. Pretty much everybody was there manning an oar, or rather arguing over who it was going to do the rowing, and it ended up with none of them doing it. He's going to be out as well. And the team are there. Well, no, I was going to say they're not there. No, they're not even remotely there. They're still fiddling around with Google Maps, trying to figure out the best route to get there. And as a result, they've got a big chance of actually missing the last few car parking spaces because it's going to be busy. I don't know. I went on a little adventure of my own there, I think. All right, ball 2. No, that's, we're just not feeling any of it. There's strike 2. All right, here we go. Chuck it in. Job's a good one. And the Crumble strikeout fest continues. Her mood has improved a little, but her stamina is starting to fade. I think next time she's round in the rotation on batting, we'll invite her to be replaced by someone zesty. Anyone at all? Oh, one of you flipping catch it, for crying out loud. Look, when I can't see exactly where the ball is, I expect you to take matters into your own hands, you bunch of ruddy jokers. And we give up a triple. Needlessly. Viv's going like, oh, come on, I'm doing my best here, lads. I mean, would you mind just for once doing something at all? And the answer is they clearly mind. Ball 2 now. Just get it done. Well, we're aiming to get it done, but all signs point to Bulldozer Power are in bad shape. For whatever reason, they are not playing well, and that needs to change in a hurry. A couple of poor decisions have probably given up a couple of runs, but overall, just not playing it right. Just not doing well at all. Murray with the throw. No, I mean I ought to try doing some of that. That feels like it's pretty much automatic. No, Viv's pitch is off. Look, Viv, just hold it together for the rest of this inning, and in fact, for the rest of this batter, I'm taking you out. All right, strike 2. All right, here we go. Just get him out. Hey, Paul. All right, that's promising. Double play there to run the team out, and a nice piece of defensive action there to finish them off in the 5th. But we are going to need to make a pitching change. Let's get some points in. Not like that, Cindy. No, that's not how you get the points in at all.
Now batting
Here's Big Steve. Well, unless someone gets on base, we're not even going to get round to the pitcher. Steve's done it. Oh, Steve gets on base. Hooray for Steve. Big props to the big lads. That'll bring up Bernie Crampons. Well, is he in the mood? We just don't know. He's had a go for it on the first flipping fling there, despite the fact that that was a bit high. And that one went big and foul. Oh no! Oh no! All right, Crampons makes it to base, but we lose a runner in the process, and this gives us the opportunity to sub out your Crumble there. Now, it's been a while since we've seen Hammock, but I've got a notion. I've got an idea. Have you? Yeah. Yeah, let's bring on McGurk. We have got a runner at the moment, so if he can smack one over the fence, which he has been known to do on occasion. Has he? Well, once. Okay. Has he done it this time? Well, I don't know. Not entirely, no. Right, the Conservative is fit and ready for action. Disneyland, however, is in good mood following his last performance. So we'll give Disneyland a run out here and see what he can do. We're in the 6th inning, so the chance that we need another reliever is relatively high. But we'll see how Mark gets on. Managed to pull a whiff there from Steggs. And not this one. All right. Wait for it. And that's a big hit there from Steggs. Failures under it and has it. Okay. Good. Right. Good. Here's Majestic, who's still being allowed to play for some reason. There you go. Oh, interesting bouncer there. And that's out number 2. Didn't catch clearly caught a divot there and gained a little bit of air. And who we got now? It's Mandy Starlin. Oh, that's a funny name. That's right. That's how it works, you see. There you go. Crampo. No, not even close, Bernie. But good effort nonetheless. I mean, at least you got your jersey dirty, and that makes a bit of a difference. Here's Loca Boots. This is the pitcher, so it doesn't, don't expect miracles here. At the same time, Crampo again, Bernie with maximum effort deployed, but precious few results. They're in a scoring position, and it's brought up Coco Ruddy Catcher, the catcher, just in case it wasn't incredibly obvious that they had a bit of nominative determinism going on there. And that's another run. And they're going to get on 3rd again. Yeah, crikey. Well, we're being taken apart by the Steganauts of all teams. And this is really not what you've come to expect from Bulldozer Power, who usually put up a little bit more of a fight than this. But today, they're not. Oh, crap. The only time Crampons didn't bother diving for it, and he would have had it. Oh, well. Yes, no. This is life. This is your swings and your roundabouts, and as I do last time. And come on, just would you, Cindy? She's got it. Chuck it to first. There you go. All right. Well, it felt like they had a scoring train about to kick off there. Yeah, you might point to the stand there, Zoltan. Prove it. Look, to be honest, just get on base would do. That's promising. Zoltan, he's quite slow, but he makes it. All right, Zoltan's on base. And let's see the same from Furious. Just a big thumping one base hit will do nicely. Just, no. That's the worst possible outcome there. Furious there, getting Zoltan out. Zoltan goes, I very rarely get to run at all. Thanks for that. All right, here's Papal. Keeping the dream alive. Yep. Right, good. 7th inning now, and Chas Contraband's up to bat. And, is there a concede button somewhere? Disneyland can't get to it at all. No, it's probably because he's got Mickey Mouse fingers and can't catch a ruddy cold. He doesn't hit a socially distant. No, you've already kind of made the can't catch a viral epidemic joke. I know, but if I'd have done, I felt like the second swing at that was probably better than the first. Too late. You don't get it. You don't get to make a joke number 2. You've got to go for joke number 1. Go on, Sind. No. Nope. Once again, the worst of all possible outcomes there. Went for the double play, got nothing. That's rather like prisoner's dilemma. Yes, it is. In a baseball kind of a sense. You could just describe it as being greedy. Yes, that's exactly how you should describe it. Where's that going? I don't know. Over the fence. That's 1. And that's 2. Okay, Senior this time landing a double play. Leaving Toots Majestic up, who's had a walk so far today when Vivian lost all hope and indeed faith in herself. That one's gone quite a long way, but Papal's got it. Alright, side retired. Well, there's three innings left for Bulldozer Power to actually do any scoring. So, just in case they need a reminder here, they should do some. We've never been shut out. That's more like it. Kojak there with a base hit. Alright. Okay. Alright. 1 on base. That's a start. Here's failure. He can hit it over the fence, but I don't think he's going to. But I'll settle for getting on base. To be honest, we're going to settle for that all day long. There's strike 1. If you say so. And yeah, no. Oh, uncanny bounce. Alright, well, we've advanced Kojak to second, but Failure didn't make it a first. And that'll bring up Cindy Vapid. She's had a walk and nothing so far today. That one's gone inside. I'll tell you, pitchers, they don't like Cindy Vapid. They never know what she's going to do. I mean, to be honest, she's on my team, and I'm never entirely certain what she's going to do. She does rather excel at second base, and that's good. Well, she's out, but we've got a runner in scoring position. The scoringest of scoring positions. If Steve can get himself another hit here, we get a run. Whew, that one was a bit of a sinker. Alright, okay, come on. Come on. Steve Morrie. In Steve we trust. Big Steve. Steve and all his pies and his many lady friends. It's not enough. Well, that would count if Steve managed to get the first. He didn't, so it doesn't. 13 hits, plays 4. That tells you everything you need to know. The struggle, friends, is real, and the struggle is not accomplishing anything. Furious, can't keep a glove on it. So they're going to get a base hit. Here's Kaboots, the pitcher. No, they're still keeping him in. That's what rubs it in, you see. It's late in the game. Oh, he's gone for a bunt. Charming. All right, take it easy out. Yeah, no. You see, when they don't sub the pitcher late on, it means they go, no. Let's hang on in and see if we can win the whole game without us having to use up a reliever. Zoltan. It was a bouncer. Oh no. Oh well, that's rubbish. I thought he got there in time. He hadn't. All right, Jackson Real next. Runners first, second, 1 out, top of the 8th innings. There you are. Yeah. Now, for those of you of a transatlantic nature, you may go, why does he call it innings rather than inning? Yeah, well, okay, that's cricket, I'm afraid. Yeah, we have the first innings and the second innings, right? You have the first inning and the second inning. Which one is correct? Well, I would say it depends on which sport you're playing. And we're playing cricket, so there you go. Spongy has it. Lovely job. And we throw it around a bit, celebratory. There. Right, okay, here we go. Yeah. I should find a happy-go-lucky cricket game. Unfortunately, however, I think I'd probably be penalised by YouTube for running videos that are 3 days long. Nope, that's no good. They're going to get a couple off that one. Yeah. That leaves the Steganauts now on 8. Bulldozer Power 0. What a humiliation. What a humiliation, friends. I mean, someone should probably catch that. Anyone at all. Papal says he wants it, and indeed has it. Side retired, but whatever.
Now in the game.
And Jackson Real's being subbed for Everett Farmer. Jackson looking a bit tired after all of the points he's been scoring. Poor little Blossom. But there it is. Bernie has a go. No, he's out. No, it's just not happening. Bulldozer Power are just not making it happen or making anything happen. Right, come on, Veronica. Let's be having you. Veronica in for Mark Disneyland. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know you don't get to play very often, and I know you're keen to have a go, but, you know, wait it out. You're not there yet. All right, ball 2, strike 1. There's strike 2. There's ball 3. Veronica with the full counts. Veronica there, run out to first base. No problem. Okay, alright, fine. I don't know why I should expect anything else in the slightest. I mean, the team's playing flipping horribly. And we haven't been able to make a solid connection for the entire game. And we're being punished, justifiably, by the Steganauts, who've been relatively consistent. And they've managed to ride the lapses in defensive pressure that I've been bringing. So I've got no problem with that. I'm not going to use a conservative. We might need him in the next game. I'm going to bring on the cattle prod. We don't play him that often, and you know, he's a 9th inning specialist, allegedly. Anyway, that first one, Crampo manages to return it fast enough, and that's out for first. Here's Stegerson. He's only had 1 hit so far today, but it was a double. He probably didn't deserve a double off it. He probably just got it because I hosed up the fielding. There's strike 2. There you go. Prod. Vapid. First. How's that? Magic. Here's Toots Majestic. 2 outs now for the Steganauts. They don't really care. They're up by 8. The likelihood that I put an 8-run charge in to get this game back under control is remote, to say the least. But there you go, that's that lot done. Here's Furious now. 0 for 3 today. I said that he needed a big game. And or any kind of game. Not this kind of game that has been poor. Although that's a nice hit. He's going for 2. He's going to get it. Alright, Furious with a nice hit there in the 9th inning. We got no chance of pulling this back, people. Don't sit on the edge of the seat. It's just not worth your while. No, we won't. You can't go the entire game playing this badly and then all of a sudden turn it around in the 9th. It just doesn't happen. Paypal with a line drive to centre field. It's going to be caught. It's not really a line drive if it goes up centre field. It's going in a straight line, isn't it? Well, all right. But strictly speaking, they refer to the line when talking about a line drive. I think that was Kojak, but she's out anyway, so it makes precious little difference. His failure, 0 for 3 today, and he's dropped below 500 for the season. Justifiably, I'd say. Oh, nice catch from Leathers, and that's a side retired. That's a game over. Bulldozer Power there, shut out, first time ever, and it's a disaster. There's some numbers. Pause the video if you want to see it. No, not interested. Caboots, Fraggle, Catcher, Kel Surprise. Well, to say that I'm disgusted with our performance is somewhat an understatement. Let's have a roundup of the other games that are in motion. Is Failure Hills versus Colonel School. Colonel School are on 10 and 6 at the moment, and they managed to advance to 11 wins. There, the Fun Bus still in the chase. Miggins Pirates, if they don't win this, that's the end of their season, I would say. The Pirates off to a good lead to set out their stall, and that puts them into a slightly better position, but they're still not there yet. Here's Stardizer Human Resources against Colonel Space Agency. Space Agency, of course, have pretty much led the way all season, and that continues. They're now on 12 and 5. Our next game will be the Wretched Minstrels against Bulldozer Power. They keep saying that Quebec Spire's up in the pitching rotation. If I play him, maybe we'll win. Maybe we won't. I've been Colonel Failure. Thanks very much for tuning in. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see another painful exposition of batting rubbish. And I'll be back then. If I drop the difficulty, it's going to be... I can't drop the difficulty. Can't do it. Can't be done. Not going to do it. It's not. Oh, Fuegas is pitching for them. It's just cheerio. Well, that was a shockingly poor display. Yeah, it was. Now, here's the thing. What I suspect is going on is that one, by this stage of difficulty, should be using the power swing button rather than the straightforward get it done button, which is what I tend to use. Well, I say tend to, it's what I use. And I've played enough of this now that I've got absolutely no interest in learning a new way of swinging yonder bat. So I'm sticking with it as is. And I'll give it one more game. And if that one is equally horrendous, I'll drop the difficulty by 1 point. Now, that might not seem like much, but dropping it by 1 point will take it out of hard into not so hard. Because 49 to 50, that's the cut-off point between difficult and not quite so difficult. So there you go, everything to play for with our next game against the Minstrels, and it would be absolutely delightful to be able to give them a kicking.